Okay, you guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Before anything, I would like you guys to subscribe so you guys won't miss any of my videos. I'll wait until you guys subscribe. Let me give y'all a few minutes. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can really see this unit. I got this from the beauty supply store and this only cost me $50. It's said to be human hair, so if you guys want me to do a review on this hair, I can totally do that in a separate video. Honestly, all I did was took it out the package, wet it with just water, put a little bit of concealer in the part. I try to cut some baby hairs, but you feel me, this is not like a wig that's like a lace, it's just a lace part. So the baby hairs, I feel like is looking like it's non-existent. But you know, I do love this curl pattern. I did my makeup a little bit different today, so it is looking a little janky, but it's okay, we're still cute.
Oh no, baby. Yes. Ooh, stiff what?
For real, stiff what?
Oh, nowhere.
Stiff what?
Where?
No.
Yes, I know I got old people hands, but these are my nails. Well, let me see. Probably I should do it like this. Today is actually going to be a nursing topic video. I am going to be dropping a few nursing tips for new nurses, you know, nursing students, anybody who's in healthcare really could, you know, use these tips. I'm just gonna get straight into it because I don't want this to be a long video. So my first tip that I'm going to give, first one that I will give, which is one of my biggest pet peeves, it is you know, this could apply to people that's not even healthcare, and that would be to please clean up after yourselves. When I say clean up after yourselves, when you're giving a report, when you're giving a medication cart to the next nurse, when you're doing rounds, please, you want to give the cart to the next nurse that's going to be here clean. You want to refill the water pitchers if there's water pitchers that you guys are using. You want to throw out the trash. You want to wipe the cart down. Please, it doesn't matter if you're working in the facility or if you're working in home health. If you're working in home health, the same. Throw out the trash. Please, I don't know how much I can stress this enough. Okay? Clean after yourselves, because the way you would want to receive the cart is the way that you should give it. So I'm sure this is how it's supposed to be. When you're receiving the cart, the trash should be empty. Water pitcher should be filled. You know, medication cart should be wiped down. In home health, the same thing. Trash should be taken out. If you're giving the patient bolus feeds, if you're giving them continuous feeds, if the formula is pre-made already, pump should be clean, area should be clean. You know, brief shouldn't be out, clothes shouldn't be out. Everything should be tidy when you're giving a report and when you're passing the shift to the next person, because it's just, you know, I don't know who raised some of these people. Like, that just go down to home training. Like, clean after yourself, give the cart as such. You know, you don't want to give the cart dirty, sloppy. It says a lot about you as a person. Like, who raised you? You know? So that's my number one, because I don't know how many times I've worked in home health and in a nursing home. I don't know how many times I've received the cart dirty. Like, it delays you. So please be courteous. Please be, you know, mindful and just clean after yourselves, and to pass on the cart in a proper manner, or pass on, you know, if you're in home health, whatever, just pass the shift in a cleanly manner. I don't know how many times I could stress that. You know what I'm saying? Please. My second tip would be, I can't speak for everybody, but let me tell you this. Your shift will run even smoother if everyone works as one team. Okay, now this goes to say, this is not always the case. You're not gonna always find people who works as a team, and that's okay. At the end of the day, you come into work and you're going to get it done. You have to get your job done. You got to come in, whatever task that you have, complete it while keeping, you know, patient safety as one of the highest priorities, and do what you got to do, and that's it. But the shift will run even more smoother if everyone works as a team. And you know, I've been in cases where I've worked with people who don't want to work as a team, and I've worked in cases where people do work as a team. And when people work together as a team, you know, the shift just runs smoother. You know, you helping out. This person might, you know, check the labs and be like, oh, your patient has this such and such, or they might throw out the trash for you. And you know, it just makes the shift run smoother. You know, when admissions come in, it's been times where I've worked the shift and it'd be like 3-4 admissions coming in, so boop boop boop, and it was like 3 nurses that worked on our shift, and God forbid if one didn't come, so now it's 2 of y'all. So let's say like 2 admissions, 3 admissions roll in. You know, you guys have to work together, get the first one out. This person do the assessments, this one do the medications. You know, working together as a team just makes the shift run smoother. My third tip would be, you have to have confidence, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a new nurse, if you're a vet nurse, if you've been in there 3 years, if you've been in there 25 years, if you've been in there 30 years, if you've been in there 100 years. You need to walk into work with confidence. The same way that vet nurse who's been there for 100 years, 150 years, got her license the same way, although you went to school for 2 years, 2 years and a half, 1 year, you got your license the same way. So you are a health professional the same way she is. You feel me? And it's not, I'm not saying walk into your job or walk into the field big-headed, because don't get me wrong, there is a lot of things that you can learn from more experienced nurses. So, you know, you have to walk in with an open mind and be ready to receive. You got to be open to criticism, and you got to be open to learning, okay? Do not walk in there big-headed at all. I'm telling you. You're going to think you know something, and you're just going to be left there to like a dummy not knowing. Because, you know, sometimes school teaches you things, but in real life, honey, things are moving like this. And all that textbook, you know, you got to do what you have to do to get the interventions out the way right away. Okay? So, walk in there with confidence. Do not let anyone bully you. Do not let anybody bully you. Because like I said, the same way they went to school, the same way you went to school, the same way you got your license, sat down for boards and passed NCLEX, the same way. You front over me. Do not let anyone make you cry. Do not make anyone make you sad. Do not make anyone bully you. You understand what I'm saying? In healthcare, you need to put your foot down, because the moment you let somebody walk over you, baby, that's it. That's it. Now they know they could walk over you, and they're gonna continually, you know, continually do it. So, you know, you have to put your foot down and let them know you're not the one to play with. Okay? My fourth tip would be, if you can, to probably get to work a little bit early, or maybe when you're doing a report, just come in, you know, greet everyone, hello, da da da, and get straight into your rounds. Because there are times where the previous shift will leave things for you and not tell you about it. You'll just be like, you know, it's okay, they gave me a report. Next thing you know is a stat lab in the computer. No documentation, no notes, no nothing about it. You looking like, what's going on? Or a patient came back from an appointment and new orders need to be confirmed with the doctor. So now you're looking like, what's going on? So I would advise you get there a little bit early. That way you can knock your rounds out of the way. And that's to say, you know, you're doing rounds and the patient might be on the floor. And, you know, maybe they were there for, you know, who knows how long. Because maybe the CNA is changing somebody. Maybe her buddy is in the dining room. Or maybe her buddy took another patient to the clinic. So, you know, you have to do rounds. Sometimes the patient can have IVs. Next thing you know, the IV pump is beeping, is infiltrated. The nurse probably didn't know. Maybe she did know, because but I'm telling you, there are times where the previous shift do know things and will leave it for you. Do your rounds. When you give a report, don't have nobody rush you, and do not rush. Take your time. You know, ask if patients went to any clinics. Are there labs to be relayed? Did the nurse relay them? Were there any new orders, any new medication orders, and any new IV orders? Because IVs, you know, you want to start it. I said IVs. Antibiotics, I'm sorry. Antibiotic orders, because with antibiotics, you want to start them right away. Because, you know, they are for a time frame. And you want to start it because you don't want to delay any treatment. You know, so you want to take your time with report. Count your narcotics. Count your narcotics. Count your liquid narcotics. Count your tab form narcotics, honey. Go into the refrigerator. If they're in the refrigerator, check them. I don't care if it has 3, 5 locks on them. Check them. Check the liquids, okay? Check everything, every single one. Even if the medication is DC'd because the patient was discharged that day, check them. I'm telling you, you do not want to run into problems with narcotics. You understand what I'm saying? Don't at all. Don't count and then, oh, the nurse got to go give a tablet to somebody else. No. When she's finished with all of that, count the narcotics. That way you make sure before she leave, if there's a miscount or something going on, yeah, address that before that nurse leave. Because once she hands you the key and she gone for her day, she's gone from the shift, it's your responsibility now. Now you just came onto shift and you don't know why this miscounted. You don't know what's going on. But guess who's you know, who has taken over the shift? You have. So make sure you count your narcotics. I also want to add a bonus tip. Don't be scared to ask questions. If you don't know something, go ahead and ask your coworker, go ahead and ask the supervisor, go ahead and ask your nurse manager, whoever you have to ask, because it's better for you to know instead of not knowing, because you don't want to put a patient's life at risk. You don't want to, you know, put other patients at risk. You know, you want to keep safety, you know, the patient safety as one of the highest priorities, okay? So if you don't know something, ask. If you don't remember a skill from school, whatever the case is, ask. There are nurses who are trained. You know, there are nurses who's more experienced on the floor that can help you, okay? Don't do it to yourself. Don't be scared. If something that was explained to you that you don't understand with an assessment in the computer, ask. You don't want to, you know, document incorrectly. You don't want to do a skill incorrectly. You don't want to insert a catheter incorrectly. You don't want to insert an IV incorrectly. You know, you want to do your thing properly. You want to document properly. You want to do your skills properly. You want to administer medication properly. One thing I also wanted to add is when you're passing out medication, 0 distractions. 0 distractions. The last thing you want to do is give a patient medication that was for another patient. When you're giving medication, isolate all noise. If a family member want to ask you something, if another patient want to ask you something, just say politely, just give me one moment. I have to do something really quick with a patient. I'll be right back. Or, you know, I'll be right with you in a second, because, you know, you don't want to leave, you know, prepare medication and then leave it in the cart. Don't do that. Next thing you know, you don't remember what you put in. You might put another tablet in. It might be for another patient. You might think you went to the next one. Just don't do it. No, just avoid all distractions when you're passing out medication. Just focus, take your time. One very important tip that I forgot, it does not matter where you work. It does not matter if you're working for a W-2, a W-4, a 1099, if you're working in a nursing home, if you're working in a hospital, if you're working in home health. Nurses, please track your hours. When I say track your hours, whatever your hourly rate is, whatever your overtime rate is, whatever your payday rate is for holidays, it doesn't matter if you're getting paid bi-weekly, it doesn't matter if you're getting paid weekly, on a monthly basis, whatever the case is, track your hours, okay? You do not want to run into a problem where months down the line, a job is telling you, oh, they mispaid you for something, or they paid you more for something, and now they got to take out $500 out of your check. I'm talking from experience. Track your hours. It does not matter where you're working. It doesn't matter if ADP is tracking it. It doesn't matter if Cronus is tracking it. It doesn't matter if Paylocity is tracking it. It does not matter what system is used. You yourself tally your hours. People got bills. People got bills. People got due dates for these bills. Okay, so please, that is very important. Track your hours. These are one of the first designs. These are one of the first designs that I have coming out. I do have more heat that's coming, and I do have more shirts that's coming. I'm so excited about this because I'm just ready, you know, to receive every blessing that got my name on it. I'm ready to receive everything that has my name on it because I'm ready, okay? I'm in the season right now where I'm just ready to step into the greatest season of my life. You hear me? And working for people all the time is not it. I love nursing, but you know, I don't like people controlling my paychecks all the time. Brings me into that. But this is the shirt. I don't know if you guys could see it. well, it says fit nurse. So fit nurse. I'm also into fitness. Also, I'm a nurse, so that's where I got it from. So you just see the little weights here, and then the stethoscope is here. So this is one of my designs. Be on the lookout for the drop. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video. If you guys would like to see different content from me, let me know. I have so many ideas for this channel. I want to be versatile. This is not only going to be a nursing channel. This is not only going to be a vlog channel. I want to bring everything to you guys. I have so much to share with you. I have so much to give. Like, I'm excited. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.